At center focus are the 17 lives lost on Valentine's Day 2018. We look back to that day and the years-long legal process that got us to this historic moment in time.
It said Stoneman Douglas High School. I said, oh my God, that's my daughter's high school.
Valentine's Day 2018.
There is an active shooter working at Douglas. Multiple gunshots are being fired.
Then 19-year-old Nicholas Cruz arrives at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School by Uber, armed with an AR-15 style rifle.
I heard the shots were coming from the freshman building.
He enters the 1200 building, readies his weapon, and begins shooting.
So they pulled the fire alarm. We all left out of there. I heard at least 5 gunshots.
Last scene in the 3-story building, north parking lot.
In minutes, he would shoot and kill 17 MSD students and staff, wound another 17, 34 victims in total, before discarding his weapon and fleeing the building.
I heard my teacher got shot.
I can't believe this is happening. Her girlfriend got shot.
A community-wide shock. Cruz, a troubled former MSD student with a social media record showing a propensity for violence and obsession with firearms, is arrested shortly after the massacre. He confesses. Within 4 weeks, a grand jury indicts him, and prosecutors announce they will seek the death penalty.
How do you wish to plead?
1 year ago this month, Cruz entered guilty pleas to the murders, setting up the penalty phase, which started with jury selection in April. Trial testimony started in July.
Of maternal alcohol consumption.
His defense told jurors it would provide them reasons for life to consider. That he was poisoned in the womb by a birth mother who abused alcohol while pregnant with him.
Alcohol has the greatest impact of any illicit drug.
That his adoptive mother, Linda Cruz, was inept at managing what their experts said was their diagnosis, fetal alcohol spectrum disorder.
Do you think that the disorder in and of itself causes people to commit murder?
Yes.
Does FASD explain his desire to ruin Valentine's Day for the school and everyone associated with this massacre? No.
The state's experts refuting that diagnosis by presenting the grisly facts of the case.
Why Valentine's Day?
Because I felt like no one loved me. Didn't like Valentine's Day. I want to ruin it for everyone.
And leveraging the Parkland shooter's own words and actions.
My name is Nick, and I'm going to be the next school shooter of 2018.
Before, during, and after the shooting, telling jurors Nicholas Cruz is a self-serving, conniving case of antisocial personality disorder.
In the fourth quarter, closing arguments, then the instructions, and then the jury deliberates.
Now, in just days, a 12-member jury will face a responsibility like no other in U.S. history. This is the deadliest U.S. mass shooting to go to trial. After weighing the evidence presented by the state and defense, the 12 jurors are tasked with making a recommendation of life or death.
They're going to have to be focused in weighing what's been presented to them 17 times. They've got to come up with 17 different verdicts here.
Up next in this trial schedule on Monday is the charge conference. That's when attorneys for both sides and the judge will be meeting to finalize jury instructions. The jury in this case returns to the courthouse on Tuesday for closing arguments. They are expected to begin their deliberations on Wednesday. Once they enter into deliberations, they will be sequestered. We have so much more for you, to include legal analysis and unpacking some of the terms you're expected to hear in the coming week on our website. That's local10.com. In Fort Lauderdale, I'm Christina Vasquez, Local 10 News.